Hey guys, today I'll be talking about Yog-Sothoth Yard. This game came out a couple weeks ago, and I've been playing it a lot. And I would say this is one of my favorite games this year. It blew me away of how good this game is. It's not an RTS. I know I have an RTS channel, but I know I have a strategy game channel. But I really enjoy this game, and I've been playing it a lot. Now, you can die in this game, and I figured I'd give you some tips and advice. This game does have a tutorial, but it does leave some stuff out, and the stuff it leaves out can get you killed. So if you guys don't know what Yog-Sothoth Yard is, because it is a new game, it's a hotel manager game with some dating in it, and it's a horror game, and I really enjoy it. I think this game's great. I will tell you now, you're supposed to survive an entire year. You go day by day for a year, and I was able to survive to the third month. I think the third month is when I died. So it's not an easy game. I'll tell you guys now that it's not an easy game. It looks easy, but it's not. If you play this game twice and know what the main quest is, it does become a little bit easier, but I still struggled. Even knowing what the quest was ahead of time, I still struggled with this game. It's not an easy game at all, I would say, but it is super fun. So this is the main menu. Your main character is this one-eyed cat, and this girl here is a Grim Reaper. A Grim Reaper that decides to bond with you, and she does whatever you says without question. She's extremely loyal, so you have an extremely loyal Grim Reaper working for you at a hotel. Now, this game has a lot of mechanics, and there's a lot of ways to die. So I'm going to teach you some stuff and how to survive. And the way I'm going to do this guide video is I'm actually going to hit load game, and I'm going to go back. See, week 24 is my highest, or week 25. Week 25 is as far as I got, and getting to week 25 was brutal. It is not easy at all. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit load game. What I'm gonna do is hit load game, and I think I'm gonna load. Let's load this one, the Grim Reaper one. Let's do week 9. I think we're gonna load up this one. Now the reason I'm not gonna load up week 1 is because you can do whatever you want in week 1. You're not gonna die. You can do whatever you want. You should be fine. Week 2 is same thing. You can do whatever you want. There's no way you can die. Once you get to week 9, I think you can die around there. So I'm gonna start up on week 9, and once you get to week 18, the game gets really hard. The game goes from super easy to really, really hard. Once you get to week 20, you really have to take this game pretty seriously. So I want to give you a guide on how to survive. Now this game is full of randomness. So this guide isn't going to be 100% accurate. This game is pretty much everything you do is random. So this guide here, it's not 100%. So I'm going to load up week 9. I'm going to skip ahead a bit. Um, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and load this up, and I will explain to you how the game works, and I'll explain to you how you can die. So the first thing is, this is what you'll be looking at for a good chunk of the game. This is what you'll be looking at for majority of the game. Is this? So let's go ahead and talk about that. So this is a hotel game. I'm gonna go ahead and explain the basics, and then I'll start getting into the more advanced stuff. So the way you can lose in this game is this red number here. Red number is your sanity, and the lower this goes, the closer you are to death. But there's a lot of ways to increase your sanity, and there's a lot of ways to lose your sanity. And sanity is probably the most important thing. You know, if you lose your sanity, you'll die. So this is basically your health bar. This is basically your health bar, and right now it's 66. Now, at the end of the first month, you should get a blessing that says, if this reaches 0, it goes back to 100. So it's basically an extra life. If you die in the middle of the month, you should get an extra life and go back to 100. But there is a point in the game where even that won't save you, and you'll just lose. I did lose around week. I did lose at week 20. That's where I died at. So even the extra life won't save you. So I'm gonna go ahead and explain the basics of this game, Yog-Sothoth's Yard, and it's gonna take a while. This game is actually really complicated. So if you can give me a minute, I will explain how the game works. There is a tutorial, and the tutorial is pretty solid. This tutorial here is pretty solid actually, but it does leave some stuff out. This tutorial leaves some stuff out that will get you killed. So I'm gonna teach you some stuff. Alright, so I guess we'll start with the main menu here. So gold is super important. Most of the main quest is get gold, and you want like 500,000 gold to 1,000,000 gold. Right now we have 120,000. So we need about 5 times this amount of gold to survive. If you don't do the main quest, you are so screwed. You are totally screwed. So you have to do the main quest. If you don't do the main quest, you are super screwed, and you will die. So we really need to get this number to 500,000. What's our main quest now? Our main quest is to hire the Grim Reaper. We can go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and hire the Grim Reaper. And she introduces a new mechanic, which is already... there's a lot of mechanics in this game, and I will get to it. So the Grim Reaper is right here. So we can go ahead and unlock her. And it will teach you how... the game will teach you how she works. So the game will go ahead and teach... Yeah, here it is. It's going to teach you how she works, the Grim Reaper girl. So the Grim Reaper girl is basically a last resort. If you're super desperate for money, she's basically a last resort, a good way to boost your cash, but in exchange you will die slowly. So it's risky. If you use her, you'll get tons of money, but you will die, basically. So this game is pretty complicated, so let me go through it step by step. And you will be looking at this screen here for most of the game. So gold is super important. You want about 500,000 or more. You should profit every day. It's pretty easy to profit. You should profit pretty much every day. Clean. So for clean, you want about 400 or more. If it goes below 400, things start getting really bad. So you definitely want this to be above 400. And to upgrade clean, you have to date Little Leaf. If you date Little Leaf, your clean will go up. And the clean, you hit this button here. This will clean your hotel. And it should go up about 100 points. So, and you can do that twice a day. So every day you can clean up to 200, basically. And you really want this to be above, I would say 400. Once it gets below 400, you start to get screwed. So you definitely want to clean often. Now you can use items. I don't know if I have it. No, I don't have it. Does he sell it? Here we go. So this item here, Battery Pro, will clean the house. And does he have anything else? Nope, that's it. Okay. So Battery Pro will help you clean. And if you date Little Leaf, your clean should go up. So that's how that works. You really want it to be above 400 or bad things will happen. For guests, you really want your guests to be around 30. Anything more than 30, and your clean will drop by a lot. Say you have 40 guests. If you have 40 guests, your clean will go down to like 200. It will drop pretty quickly. So you will be making more money. You know, if you have 40 guests, you'll be making double the money. But your clean will go down drastically. And if it goes down to 0, you don't lose the game, but it does hurt a lot. So you'll be cleaning non-stop at that point. So basically my advice to you is you really want this to be around 20 to 30. I think that's the magic number. Once you get above 30, your clean will get really hard to manage and the game will be a lot easier, or a lot harder, I would say. Once you have 30 or more guests, the game gets a lot harder. Souls. So for souls, I'm pretty sure souls are only used for the auction house. And the auction house is honestly not that big of a deal. You can probably skip it. The auction house doesn't help you that much. But there's 2 ways to get souls. As far as I know, there's 2 ways to get souls. Well, there's 3 ways to get souls. There's 3 ways to get souls in this game. The first one is... Oh, I don't have it unlocked. If I had it unlocked, I would show you. So, the first way to get souls is alchemy. If you alchemy, you'll get like 20 souls. And 20 souls is nothing. You need about 300. If you want to go into the auction, you need about 300 or more. Now, if you kill everybody using slaughter, you'll get about 100 souls, which isn't bad. You need about 300 souls, and slaughter should give you about 100. So, and you can upgrade slaughter, so it'll give you even more souls. You can upgrade slaughter by dating the Grim Reaper, which is the bottom one here, the bottom girl. If you date her enough times, your slaughter should go up and get upgraded, and you should get more souls. I would say that auction is optional. For the auction, let's see if I have anything unlocked. For the auction, no, I don't have anything unlocked. If you do the auction, this will start to fill up. So you go to extra items, and you look at this right here, right? You look at this right here, and right now I have nothing. But if you do the auction enough times, this will start to fill up. So that's what that's for. So evil is not really explained. So for that one, I don't really know. I had my evil up to 20%, and as far as I know, the game didn't change at all. So evil is not really explained. AP1 is how many actions you have left. So for example, I can gather stone. That will cost an action. I can explore this forest. That will cost an action. And you have 2 actions per day. So you have 1 action at daytime, and you have 1 action at nighttime. And you'll be doing most of your work at night. At night is where you get most of your work done. So that's this menu explained. Now this 2 here is actually important. This 2 in this corner right there, that's your hotel rating. And the better your hotel rating, the better guests you'll get. So you really want this hotel rating to be 3 or 4 or 5. You really want that hotel rating to be up really high, because you'll get better and better guests. So you can have 30 guests, but they'll all be low quality. And if you get this number higher and higher, your guests will become more and more high quality. Now, it tells you right here what's required to get the next ranking. And right now, I'm low on money. So I need more money to get the next ranking. And I need more insight to get the next ranking. Oh, and I also need to upgrade stuff. I need to upgrade stuff to get the next ranking. And if you get the next ranking, you'll get better and better guests. So I guess I should explain the guest system. Let's see. I'll go ahead and explain the guest system. So, right here is humans. And humans carry gold. And sometimes items. Items that'll help you out with side missions. So yeah, humans, they're okay. They drop off gold. They'll give you some items here and there. They're okay. This guy here was you'll get these guests if you force summon. Let's see. So this is summon. If you force people to show up to your hotel, you'll get low quality guests basically. That's the price of summoning people. You'll get very low quality guests, but your hotel will be filled, which looks good. You can get guests that just straight up can't afford the room. So you can have this hotel filled up, but they actually can't pay anything. So let me go ahead and go back. So this ghost here happens when you summon people and force them to your hotel. They're not very good. They're pretty terrible. Now here you have spirits. Spirits don't give you gold, but instead they drop off items you can sell. Spirits are pretty good, I would say. So here's all these spirit dudes. They won't, like I said, they won't drop off gold, but instead they'll give you stuff to sell. So let me show you how that works. If I go into sell, so these items here, which are low quality, humans will drop that off and you can sell that. These do help out with side quests, so it's up to you if you want to sell them or not. These are side quest items. Right here. So this symbol here, this coin, the spirits will give you these instead of money, and you can sell these, or you can do alchemy of them. And I would say this coin system is actually very complicated, because these coins do help out a lot when it comes to alchemy. I would say these coins help out a lot when it comes to the main quest. The main quest is actually very difficult, and these coins help out with that. But you can see these coins are worth a lot of money, and it's a very easy way to make money in this game. So that's how the spirits work. And the better your rating, the better your hotel rating, the more ghosts you'll get, the more spirits. And I would say having more spirits is a good thing, because then you can sell all your coins or use them for the main quest. The coins help out a lot when it comes to the main quest. I guess I'll talk about the shop since I mentioned it. The shop is super important. So items like these are super important. So you should go ahead. Anytime you see this item in the shop, you should buy it. These two right here are shop upgrades. Now these shop upgrades, like I said, you need money to get better guests. So for the meantime, I would say the shop upgrades are low priority. You should put these on the bottom of your list. You should not buy these. You should not buy these right away. If you buy these right away, that's bad. So don't buy these shop upgrades right away. That's very bad. You should wait till later. This will help you out a lot when it comes to side quests and even the main quests. So the shop here is actually really important. He also sells food. Now this food here can run out, and this food here is super important. I would say this menu here is probably one of the most important menus in the game. It's an extremely important menu. Food is a great source of money, and the more food you have, the more guests you'll get. So basically, if you have a really, really good restaurant, I can go ahead and show you the restaurant, which is this. So basically, if you have a really, really good restaurant, the more people will come to your hotel. Now, these people in the restaurant don't count as guests. They don't count towards your guest number, but they are buying food, which is a source of money. So I can go ahead and show you the restaurant. Now the restaurant is actually really, really complicated. So it's going to take me a minute to talk about the restaurant. So let's go ahead and talk about the restaurant. So right here is a menu. It's chicken, and you can change the menu by hitting this button here, and then you click on this, and then you click on the food, and that's how you change menu. It's pretty easy. And it says right here that this chicken here is worth almost 1,000 coin. So you're getting about 1,000 coin. It says here there's 50 of them. I have 50 of this chicken, and each one's worth about 1,000. And this will run out pretty quick. This usually runs out after like 4 days. So you should have this completely sold out after about 4 days. And you can see right here that you can upgrade the shop. Now really, you don't have to. I would say the restaurant is low priority. It's a great way of making money, but I would say don't upgrade this for a while. You should really only upgrade this if you have nothing else to do. I wouldn't upgrade this right away. Anyways, so there's this menu here. There's this menu here, and this menu here is pretty easy to understand. There's not a whole lot I can say about this menu. This menu here is pretty easy to understand. There's no like tips or tricks I can give out to you. This menu here is also very easy. Here you can buy more supplies, or you can make more food. So right here I can make more chicken. So this is a pretty easy menu to understand. This is for side quests. So if I were to make like 2 chickens, let's just do that. So right now I have 9 of these. I just made 9 of them. And if a guest came in and was like, hey, I have a side quest, can you give me 9 chicken? Now I can. So this menu here is basically for side quests. It's not too hard. I would say this menu here is not too bad. Inventory you'll pretty much never click on. This menu here is actually pretty useless. You'll pretty much never click on this button. Now the complicated part is the cookbook. The cookbook is actually really complicated. So I would say this is optional, but at the same time, if you want to beat the game, I would get at least all these unlocked. But after that, I would say that's the ones that if you get further into the game, you'll get more and more recipes. Hold on. So there's 49 recipes in the game, and you really want to get I would say you want to get all this unlocked. You definitely want to get all this stuff unlocked if you want to beat the game. But once you get the purple, I would say these purple ones are optional, and they're also extremely difficult to unlock. And these yellow ones here are for side quests. These here will make you a lot of money. If you are able to unlock these, you'll be making tons of money. But yeah, you should get you should honestly get, I would say half. You should have like 25 of these unlocked if you want to beat the game. So I'll teach you how to do the restaurant. So the way the restaurant works is Okay. So take this for example. It's spicy chicken. So for spicy chicken, we need to research it. So you want to click on research. And the way this works is you have to put the ingredients in. And if you put the right ingredients in, this will unlock. So it's spicy chicken. So you want to click on chicken. Like this. See that? And it's spicy chicken. So you want to click on spices. Okay. Now for the third ingredient, we don't have it. It's Sichuan. We don't have that ingredient. Now if we had that ingredient, I'll click on it and then hit test. And that's how you unlock food. That's how you unlock recipes. That's how that works. Now let's take something like, this. Chaozu frozen. Let's take something like this. Chaozu frozen. Is it chicken? Is it pork? What is it? I have no idea what this is. If you have no idea what this is and you give up, you hit research. Now research, I would say, is the last resort, because spending time on this is not a good idea. Researching recipes instead of doing the other things in the game, I would say research can get you killed. I'll just say it. If you research a lot, if you decide to research a lot and unlock these recipes, it can actually get you killed. So I would say this. Like this. This is obviously pork, right? Let's go ahead and unlock it. And just like that, I unlocked pork. And we can go ahead and put that on the menu. We can put pork on the menu. So what you want to do is you want to unlock all these, and this will make your menu a lot better. And when your menu is a lot better, you'll make a lot of money. So you should profit a lot. Now you do have to buy ingredients. You do have to buy all this, and this is not cheap. Each of these is about 50 gold, and as you can see here, I have about 700 things. So that's about like 20,000 gold. This doesn't look like much, but that's about 20,000 gold in food, and you do need that to profit. And that's where the shop comes in. So we go to the shop, we go to ingredients, and you really do want to buy these. Now it is automatic. You don't actually have to buy these. You'll see here that I have 791, and this is just automatic. These numbers will go down. You don't have to worry about it. You don't actually have to buy. You don't actually have to buy it. It's automatic. So don't worry about buying this. You should be okay. Now, if you're wondering where the third ingredient is, Sichuan. Sichuan is right here. Sichuan. Let's see. Sichuan is. It's right here. So it's south. This is how you get Sichuan. And once you get Sichuan once, you don't have to worry about it again. You just need to get it once. So I'll go ahead and explain how this works. If you go south, you'll get Sichuan and shrimp and sugar. This will help out your restaurant a lot. And I would say exploring is mandatory. You absolutely need the you absolutely need to explore to beat the game. If you want to beat the game, you have to explore the map. You absolutely have to. So north you have fish, chicken, pork, snail, and crab. Now the guy sells chicken and pork, so this is basically free food. If you don't want to spend 50 gold on chicken and pork, you can just get it for free. East you have pepper, green vegetables, green pepper, and salt. Like I said, once you find these items once, you don't have to find them again. You just have to find it one time, and you don't have to worry about it after that. Over here is bamboo, duck, and tofu. Now tofu you actually need for a pretty big side quest. So I would say you really want to go west. Going west is really important. You really want tofu. Tofu is actually a pretty big deal. So in order to go west and explore the map, you have to click on this. So right here it says east. And we really want to go west. So right now we're going east, and we really want to go west. So what we have to do is, let's go ahead and make more food. Let's do this. Let's go ahead and make more food. And like I said, I would say this is mandatory. You have to get good at this if you want to beat the game. I would say this is absolutely mandatory. You have to get good at this mini game. So you click on this, and we can click on this. Alright, so we can't go west. We need a new recipe. We need a new recipe to go west. But we did unlock, we just unlocked north, and we just unlocked south. So right now we can go south, and we can go north. And that's basically how this works. You just need food. If you have food, you can start doing this. So that's how that mini game works. If I had more recipes, I can go west. And you really want to go west. West is where all the money's at. What else? I guess I should go ahead and explain the oracle system. So oracles are random. So oracles are random. So let's go ahead and let's talk to her. Okay. So this is an oracle. This is you making a pact with the dark gods. And if you make a pact with the dark gods, you will get stronger, but you will also die. So right here is making a pact with the dark gods. Your exploration time is reduced by half a day. This one here, I would say, is pretty weak. You don't have to get this one. This one here is very, very weak. Upon completing exploration, get 3 extra wood. Now this one here is actually not bad. Getting extra 3 wood every time you go out, not bad actually. Now this one in the middle says stamina is increased by 5. Now stamina increased by 5 is actually huge. This one here, like I said, you have to explore to beat the game, and this makes exploring a lot easier. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that getting this oracle here is actually mandatory. If you want to beat the game, you have to get. If you want to beat the game, you have to get this. This is definitely the strongest one. So right there, I took some damage. Every time you click on an oracle and get a boost, you'll take some damage. So that's how that works. You can get several oracles. You can get several oracles a day. So we got another oracle. Let's go ahead and click on it. Now these oracles are 100% random. So for this part here, I can't really teach you what to do. I can't really make a guide on this part of the game because it is 100% random. Now if you do the auction, you can control this. If you get certain auction items, you can control and even upgrade this menu here. So right here we have expiration time reduced. That's not very good. 2 extra guests when summoned. Again, most of the time those guests have no money. A majority of the time the guests you summon actually don't have any money. So this one here is pretty weak. That's not a very good oracle. You get more and more guests at your hotel, but they won't pay. This one here says 2 random guests come to your hotel daily. Now this one here is actually pretty solid. This guarantees you'll make money. So I would say this one's the best one. It is random, so sometimes you won't get paid, sometimes you will get paid. It is random. So let's go ahead and click on that. Now again, I took some damage. See right there, my health bar went down. So the more you get blessed, the more dark packs you get, the more damage you take. And you can die. If this goes down to 0, you can die. Another way to die is by using the Grim Reaper, which is this button here. If you use this button here, which is the Grim Reaper button, she does about 10 damage to your health bar. So using the Grim Reaper will actually kill you. So there's a couple ways to die. One way to die is to have your clean to like 200. If your clean is 200, you'll actually start taking damage. If this is less than 200, you'll start taking damage. If you get too many blessings, you will die that way. And if you do this, slaughter, you will also take damage and you'll die. So there's a lot of ways to die in this game. There's a lot of ways to die in this game. And I would say that in order to beat the game, you really want gold. Gold is definitely the most important thing. This game is centered around gold. You really want gold. Everything is gold. Okay? So, what else is there to talk about? Okay, so there's wood and stone in the game. Now, wood is for short-term upgrades. So you need wood at the beginning of the game. Wood is very important at the very beginning of the game. It's for the first couple weeks. So for the first couple weeks, you want nothing but wood. Once you get further in the game, like week 10, week 11, once you get further in the game, you really want stone. Stone is for late game. Once you get into the late game, you just want a ton of stone. Okay? So for the first like 2 months of the game, you really want wood. And then after that, you want to switch to stone. Now getting wood and stone is actually really easy. So this shouldn't be an issue. Getting wood and stone is pretty easy. It really should not be an issue. And sometimes the guests will drop off wood and stone. These people here. So these people here, so she'll drop off a flower. Let's see. Okay, this girl here. So these two here will drop off flowers, which is actually really nice. Getting those flowers is really nice. Let's see. She will drop off a frog. Now the frog is actually really useful. The frog is really good. Okay, she'll drop off these droplets. Droplets are also really important. As far as I can tell, droplets are the only way to heal. If you start dying, you really want to get these droplets. These droplets are your way of healing in the game. Let's see, what's up? What else? So she'll drop off a 4-leaf clover. 4-leaf clover is not that great, but it is free. You know, you will get this item. You will get this 4-leaf clover, which is pretty nice. So for the actual hotel part, so my first piece of advice when doing the hotel is you want every room. Once you have every room, you'll start collecting money automatically. So the first thing you want to do is get every room unlocked. Yeah, so you want to get every room unlocked. After that, you can start upgrading these rooms. And upgrading these rooms is very expensive. And if you upgrade these rooms, you will probably... there's a pretty good chance you won't profit. So the main goal of this game is to profit. And if you upgrade these rooms enough time, you will go broke. So, the profit, what you want to do is upgrade these rooms. And then go to the shop. And then just sell everything. You basically want to sell everything. You know, you want to sell all this stuff here. And then you can upgrade your rooms. You can start upgrading these. And if you do that, you should profit. And if you upgrade the restaurant, you should also profit. Now if you upgrade these rooms here, you won't get much. Upgrading these rooms actually doesn't do anything really, and they're very expensive. So this room here is very expensive to upgrade. It's extremely expensive to upgrade this room, and you actually don't unlock much. You actually don't unlock much from upgrading this room. So these rooms here, I actually wouldn't worry about. The first floor, you really don't have to worry about it. It's not that big of a deal. Like I said, these upgrades are very expensive, and you actually don't unlock a whole lot. So you don't have to worry about it. Now the restaurant, if you upgrade the restaurant, you will get a lot of profit. So I would say upgrading the restaurant is worth it. But you still have to buy food. You do have to buy food if you upgrade the restaurant. And food is like 20 grand, right? Food is like 20 grand. So I would say you need at least 20 grand a day if you want to get the restaurant up and going. And 20 grand a day, I would say, is doable. I think 20 grand a day is totally doable. What else? What else is there to talk about? Oh, we can talk about these side quests. So these side quests are 100% optional. I did every side quest, and the reward is very small. The reward for these side quests are very, very, very small. And I would say side quests you can pretty much skip them. There's pretty much no reason to do these side quests. They're not very good. These side quests are just not worth it. So let's go ahead and click on this one. So this food here costs about, I think this food here costs about 200 to make. 200 gold to make that food. And your reward is 1,000 gold. So that's about plus 800 gold, give or take. Now this side quest here, if I can click on her. Now this side quest here, this chicken here, I need to unlock that chicken, which will cost about 10,000 gold, give or take. And then I have to make the chicken, which costs about, I think that would cost about 100 gold. I think it costs about 100 gold to actually make the chicken. So to actually do this quest, it would cost about 1,200 gold, give or take, to actually do this quest. So for the most part, these side quests are just not worth it. Like I said, this would cost over 10,000 gold to just, it would cost 10,000 gold just to do the side quest. So for the most part, these side quests are just not worth it. They're not very good. So, and there's no punishment for skipping them. If you skip these side quests, there's no punishment at all. So don't worry about that. You're not hurting anyone's feelings. They will come back. They will always come back. It doesn't matter what you do. You can call them names. You can do whatever you want. They will come back. So don't worry about that. You don't get punished for skipping side quests. I guess now we'll talk about alchemy. Now, alchemy is actually one of the main quests, and it's actually really, really, really important that you figure out how alchemy works. Alchemy is actually a main quest. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this, and click on random alchemy. Now, right now, we're level 1. Now, alchemy, like I said, this right here is a main quest, and you'll be spending a good chunk of the game. I would say a good chunk of the game is actually doing alchemy. Now for alchemy, I would say there's about 2 rules. For alchemy, I would say there's about 2 rules. So you really want to upgrade your alchemy. Upgrading your alchemy is actually a main quest, so you have to do it. Upgrading your Upgrading your alchemy is a main quest, so you absolutely have to do this if you want to beat the game. So to upgrade your alchemy, you have to click on ladder. So this is how you upgrade your alchemy, and this is mandatory. You absolutely have to do this. So to upgrade your alchemy, you have to make this flower. If you make this flower, you'll go to level 2. If you make this iron, you'll go to level 3. If you make this copper, you'll go to level 4. If you make this gold, you'll go to level 5. And getting to level 6 is basically impossible. So don't worry about getting to level 6. And getting to level 7 is also basically impossible. So don't worry about that. Don't worry about getting to level 6 or level 7. So right now, if you want to upgrade alchemy, we need to make this flower. And making this flower should be pretty easy. So to make that flower, this flower here is 7. So let's go ahead and get 7. So to make that flower, you want to look at this number here. This number here says 0. And our goal is make this 7. Now, this is, like I said, this is mandatory, so you have to get good at this. This is something you absolutely have to get good at if you want to beat the game. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this. And we need a 7. So let's go ahead and click on... Let's click on this. And let's click on this. So right now we have 7, right? 5 plus 2. So right now we have 7. So let's go ahead and try it, see what happens. Now this part of the game is random. So you're gonna have to press this button a lot. Whoops. Okay. So let's go ahead and get the bottle. Okay, let's go ahead and try this. It's not guaranteed to work. But let's go ahead and try it. We need 7. So let's go for it. Okay, we got it. Level 2. We upgrade. Now like I said, you have to get good at this if you want to beat the game. Okay, so we upgraded our alchemy. Now what does upgrading our alchemy actually does? What upgrading your alchemy does is this part here doesn't get easier. Upgrading your alchemy doesn't make this part any easier. What it does is it makes this easier. This is now a lot easier. So if you're level 1, this right here be 0, and this right here be 0. But now that we're level 2, this is now 100%. So that's pretty good. And you absolutely need to get your alchemy upgraded. I would say that's mandatory. So let's go ahead and upgrade our alchemy again. So to upgrade our alchemy, we need 20. So 20 is a bit harder. So let's go ahead and try to get 20. Let's do this. And this. There. Okay, we have 20. Let's go ahead and try it. It's not guaranteed to work. Let's go ahead and try it. There we go. We got 20. Okay, we upgraded our alchemy. Now that we upgraded our alchemy, this went from 3% to 100%. And that's how that works. That's how alchemy works. Now we can try going for level 4. For level 4, we need a rare 20. So let's go ahead and do that again. I think what we had before should work. Let's do that. We need a rare 20. Nope, that failed. Don't worry about it if it fails. Okay, that failed again. We need a rare 20. Okay, that did not work. Let's try this. Let's try try that. Oh, we almost had it. We almost had a rare 20. Nope. Okay. We might not get it. Nope. Okay. So I don't think we're gonna get it. Let's try this. We need a rare 20. Okay, let's try that. Oh, almost had it. We almost had the rare 20. Okay. So that's gonna have to wait till later. We need a lot more stuff. We need a lot more alchemy to get that ball rolling. We need a lot more alchemy to get this ball rolling. But we did get to level 3. And like I said, alchemy is a main quest. This right here is a main quest. So you have to get good at this. You absolutely have to get good at this if you want to beat the game. Oh yeah, if you want to heal your guy, you just click on this. You click on this button here. You click on this button here, and this is how you heal your guy if you want to heal. So now I go out. I go to my items. And these bottles here let you heal. So I'm gonna go ahead and click on this. And I'm gonna go ahead and click on this one here too. And that's how you heal in this game. So I was at, I think 50, and now I'm at 80. This is my health bar. As long as it's above, I would say as long as it's above 20, you should be alright. As long as you have 20 health bar, you should be okay. I'd keep your health bar above 20. And you should be alright. You should be decent. I think that's gonna do it for the basics. You can also date. You can go on these dates. Oh, and these dates will heal you. So that's another way to heal. Is you can go on these dates. That will also heal you. Let's go ahead and end the day. I can show you. Oh, I want to show you what profiting looks like. So let's go ahead and end the day. Let's go east. And yeah, let's just go east. So right now we're going east, and I can show you what profiting looks like. And like I said, this entire game is about profiting. So right here, we made 76,000. Not bad. 38 people showed up, only 23 stayed. So 38 people showed up to our hotel, but only 20 of them actually stayed. Not bad, I think. That's over 50%. Clean. Our clean went down by a good 40 points. That hurts. That hurts a lot. Here are some free items. These free items are for alchemy. So I would say, like I said, alchemy is a main quest. So this is really important. And this changes based on how many guests you have. And this changes based on your hotel rating. So 58 people went to the restaurant. That's a lot of money. You can think about it that way. And actually, over half our money came from the restaurant. So we profited pretty good. I would say we profited today. Yeah, we definitely profited today. Now, if you really want to profit, you can go ahead and hit slaughter. It'll increase your evil. But if you hit slaughter, you're pretty much guaranteed to profit. Okay, started a new day. We can go ahead and worship. Alchemist Bones. Alchemist Bones is actually really good. This is actually a really good worship. So let's go ahead and get that. This is a really good upgrade. So let's go ahead and get Alchemist Bones. That's a really strong upgrade. We'll take some damage. We took, I think 6 damage. Yeah, we took about 6 damage there. Not bad. She wants copper. At this point in the game, we don't really need copper. So let's go ahead and get rid of it. We don't really need copper. Okay, we got a voucher. Vouchers are actually really good. So vouchers are really nice. This girl here will let you pray again. So let's go ahead and pray. Let's go ahead and get the extra 3 wood. Extra 3 wood is actually really nice. We don't really need wood anymore, but it's still really nice to have it. Oh yeah, in the shop, every Monday, the shop will change. So right now it's Wednesday. So once we hit Monday, this shop will change. So let's go ahead and check the shop. Let's go ahead and buy these. These are really important. Let's go ahead and just buy all of them. This right here is very important. So let's go ahead and buy that. And we do need stuff to upgrade our alchemy. So let's go ahead and buy these. We can afford it now that we profited. So let's go ahead and just buy a bunch of these. This is for alchemy. And like I said, alchemy is mandatory, so you pretty much have to do this if you want to beat the game. So there we go. Oh, tin. Tin is actually huge. Tin is super important. I'm gonna go ahead and buy more tin. Tin is actually massive. So let's go ahead and buy. Tin is actually really good. Okay. So to make her chicken, we have to unlock it. So let's go ahead and do that. And we can complete the side quest. Which is right here. Now it's chicken and strange meat, which we should have. So let's go ahead and hit the chicken button, which is this one. And let's go ahead and hit the strange meat button, which is this one. And we'll go ahead and unlock it. There we go. We unlocked that. And let's go ahead and cook it. So let's go ahead. She wants 2. So let's go ahead and make 2. Actually, let's make 4. There we go. Now we have 4 of these. Let's go ahead and turn in the quest and get a reward. There we go. Now I made 4 of them for this. Now that we have a new recipe, we can probably go west or south. And like I said, you really want to go west. West is super important. You pretty much have to go west to beat the game. West is super important. What else can we do today? We're kind of low on money. We got plenty of people. I think for today, I think we're just gonna have to skip today. There's not a lot we can do. So I think for today, we're just gonna have to skip it. So let's go ahead and get stone. We're just gonna skip today. We're out of options. Let's just go ahead and skip it. We'll just skip today. Now stone, you need stone for late game. You need stone for the later part of the game. So let's go ahead and get stone. Okay, we made way less money. Wow. Yeah, we made oh, I think we ran out of food. Yeah, we went from 70 grand to 20 grand. We made way less money. So that was kind of a fail. Alright. Yeah, we failed on Wednesday. So we got 40 grand. Not very good. Let's go ahead and go back to the restaurant. And we really need to get money. So let's go ahead and buy this. Now, like I said, buying food is expensive. Let's go ahead and make it automatic. I think we're making enough money to afford it. And let's go ahead and change the menu. Let's go ahead and change this menu. We need variety. So let's go ahead and make pork. Let's go ahead and make pork instead. There we go. You need variety on your menu. If you have 2 chickens, it's bad. And it says here we already profited. This guy bought our chicken. Yeah, this guy here bought our chicken. So we're already profiting. Our clean is looking really nasty. So let's go ahead and clean. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and worship. Let's get more wood. Wood is really nice. And let's go ahead and clean. We want our cleanup. Okay. Now we can explore again. We did get some pepper, so that's nice. Now we really want to go west. So we still can't go west. Okay, we still have to unlock that. But eventually, we will unlock the ability to go west. We just need to unlock it. I think that's it. I think I'm gonna stop there. I think the next thing we should do is try to get this to 30. We really should get this to 30. Especially if 80 people are showing up to the hotel. We should really get this to 30 or 35. I think that's the next thing on our to-do list. We'll probably have to wait a couple days. I think after a couple days we can go ahead and upgrade this to 30. And yeah, that's my basic guide. Now the game does get even more complicated. I haven't even talked about the auction. So the game gets even more and more and more complicated. And that's just the basics. And yeah, hopefully that helped out. And thanks for watching if you made it this far. I really enjoy this game. So hopefully that helped out. And yeah. Yeah, I think the rest of the game you should be able to figure out and make your own decisions. So we should be okay. And yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here. This is already a pretty long video. Alright, bye.